Well, good morning, 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 my friends. What is up? It's your friend and pal Seth. My pronouns are he and they. I want to welcome you into your morning inspiration video for today. If we are keeping track, and we are, yes, we are every single day. It is day number 46. Cannot believe it. Thank you so much for coming along this journey with me. We're almost at 50. Woohoo, almost at that 50 mark. I love it. So, I hope you're doing well today. You are making it the most fantastic day ever. And if you find that you're needing a little bit of a boost of motivation today, you just need just a little bit more, for the day. I hope this video serves to do that. Okay. And with that in mind, I hope that also that the title of this video may not have didn't make you want to maybe click away from it or not click on it, for any number of amount of reasons. The goal and the purpose of these videos and everything that I do is to, yes, come from kind of my own experience, talk about how I'm using a lot of different techniques and everything inside of my own health and wellness to help myself. Yet and I also do these as a hopeful kind of a little bit of an inspiration for you all that are watching as well. We're able to kind of take a lesson or something that you may learn from kind of my experience or things that I'm going through or things that I'm involved with inside of my community of practice. To help yourself, as well. So I hope this video serves to give you just a little bit of a booster, some little bit of motivation for today. All right. So without further ado, let us get into it. Okay. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to kind of take this video today as a kind of an opportunity. If you have not watched a lot of my videos, or you and I have maybe not met, for any for any reason, I will be very very honest and full disclosure. I've had a lot of grief and loss in my life, and this is not just family members and friends. This is loss of identity, loss of housing. There's just been a lot of loss for me in my life, and been kind of going through the grief process for a considerable amount of time now for me in my life. And throughout that, I think throughout any kind of journey that we have through life or anything, we learn a lot of things. I talk about the fact that, I'm able to, take a lot of lessons and sometimes blessings, but a lot of lessons and blessings and everything from a lot of the things that have happened in my past. And one of those things actually is through grief and through losing family members, friends, loss of a lot of things in my life. So what I want to do inside of this video is I wanted to give you a couple quotes that have really helped me and have kind of made me to have a bit of a perspective change when it comes to grief and loss, and then also give you a song as well to kind of help you on your way and on your journey. Okay, so this first quote I love. This is by Vicki Harrison, and it says, "Grief is like the ocean. It comes in waves, ebbing and flowing. Sometimes the water is calm, and sometimes it is overwhelming. All we can do is learn to swim." And again, that is by Vicki Harrison. I've talked about, in other videos how, that there is this notion that a lot of things, can be equated, to the waves and the ocean, the waves crashing and everything, like emotions, um, negative experiences, triggers, all of that. Things are temporary. They come and go, they ebb and flow, And I think with grief and the emotions that come along with it, it's kind of almost the same thing. Our emotions can come and go, and that's certainly been the experience for me. you know um Sometimes I may be feeling okay, in one moment, and then something may happen, and in the next like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe even a minute, and my anxiety will come up, or some sort, I'll start feeling then, an intense emotion will start forming up inside of my body, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I got to figure out a way to navigate this, let me know if that has been something that's happened to you, So this has been something that I've really realized, with the emotions when it comes to grief or just, like intense emotions, you know, um, intense emotions, in general. But this other quote that I want to share with you has been something that has really, really helped me to really have a perspective change when it comes to my grief and when it comes to the losses and everything that I've had. And this is by Megan Devine, and it says, grief is visceral, not reasonable. The howling at the center of grief is raw and real. It is love in its most wild form. And this is something that has really, really helped me to have a big perspective change when it comes to grief. Because I know for me, and let me know if this is something that resonates with you all as well. For me, when I used to think about grief, I used to think about the negative emotions that we equate with the words grief and loss. Anger, sadness, depression, anxiety, in my experience, self-blame, self-hatred, all of it. This isn't fair, just shouting, to God or whoever, you pray to, just shouting at the universe, whatever it was, you know. And it was after some time I actually realized for myself that a lot of a lot of these visceral and intense emotions are brought on when I lose somebody because of one thing, because of the deep amount of emotion that I feel for them, because of that deep love that I feel for them. And I will say feel and not felt, because I'm always going to feel that way. You know? So when I start thinking about, if I'm having a real like intense emotion at a time, like anger or sadness or whatever it is, to think about the fact that that stems from this incredible amount of love that I feel for that individual or for any, experience or whatever, because that's, again, in my experience, that's really kind of where it comes from. It's really powerful. And it's something that really, really helps me in that moment. So if that is something that you can kind of relate to, please let me know. Okay. So and kind of along that kind of same line, is there a way that you, if kind of challenge the ebbs and flows, when it comes to grief? The emotions and everything that you feel, are you kind of able to navigate those when it comes to grief? Do you have days that are better? Do you have days that are worse? All that, and kind of how we deal with them, So just let me know if you're comfortable. Let me know, because I think that'd be something to really, really just really think about, So with that being said, I want to get into our song for today. And song wise, oh y'all, the song "See You Again" by Wiz Khalifa featuring Charlie Puth. This song is beautiful. Okay, I'm just saying, I love this song. What this song is about the enduring power of memory, the beauty of friendships and family, and the bittersweet longing for a reunion, even if it's only in the afterlife. Okay, this song is absolutely beautiful. Now, if I can also give a little bit of what's the word? A recommendation when it comes to listening to this song, especially if you're in the midst of grief at the moment. One of the things that I can really equate with, that I can really relate to, is if someone asked me, I was like, Seth, how are you feeling today? What's going on? I didn't really know what to say. I didn't really have any words. There's no verbal way to kind of say how I'm feeling. So the thing that I pretty much always kind of equated to or really leaned on was ASL, or American Sign Language, because it's like you're speaking kind of without words. It's a nonverbal connection, and there's sometimes, as I said, there are like no words when inside of grief. So this is something that's, again, just like really, really powerful. So, and there's an American Sign Language version of this song that is absolutely gorgeous. And what I'll do is I'll link it below in the comments, whether you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching this on Facebook, or on social media. Okay, it's really powerful. All right, so I just wanted to kind of say that. But let's get into our next question, which is, did Seth complete his goal for yesterday? If you watched my video yesterday, you'll know that my goal for yesterday is I wanted to get some groceries because I need food. And guess what? I got it done. I got all my grocery shopping done. As I said in my video yesterday, I actually like grocery shopping. I don't know, but I do. I love grocery shopping. It's just a thing, okay? So, but I was able to get it done. So I got my food. I am great. All right. So what is my goal for today? So I did all this grocery shopping yesterday. So my goal for today is I want to do some cooking for the week. Okay. So I'll actually have some pre-planned meals already in place. So I call this kind of pre-planning or coping ahead. We can do this with our emotions and instances, but guess what? We can do this with meals too. Coping ahead with meals too. So that's my goal for today. I want to do some cooking for the week. That definitely always contributes to my health and wellness as well. All right. So that'll about do it, for this morning video. I hope that, you was able to kind of, inspire you, kind of give you, some ideas or some motivation and everything, kind of when it comes to navigating whatever you're navigating right now. It may be a difficult experience, maybe grief, whatever it is. Okay. So that'll about do it for your morning inspiration video for today. I will have you turn your attention now to the clicker on the bottom. Don't quit before that miracle happens. Find ways to keep moving forward because you are amazing and you are worth it. Okay, that miracle could be just around the corner. You never know. Let's do this together. Okay, let's walk arm in arm together. Okay, so I will also say stay positive, stay motivated, and stay focused on your amazing, big, huge dreams and goals. Thank you so much for watching. Make this day amazing, and I will see you. I see you. Oh, you're cute. I will see you in the morning inspiration video for tomorrow.